Okay, this is part 2. I'm going to show you how to take what we talked about here in the third paragraph and put it into your presentation. So you're going to go over here to Google Drive after you've signed in, and you're going to click Create Presentation. And you're going to get to choose a model. I'm just going to choose a random one. And once it loads, you're going to put in your title, and this is, you can call it what you want, Patrick Henry's speech. Here I'm going to put my name. And then I'm going to come over here and click Add a Slide. My first one was a figurative language. Alright. So I'm going to click here, I'm going to go back over to my speech. I'm going to highlight what I want to collect. And I'm going to copy it. Well, it's telling me I can't, so I'm going to hit Control C if you read that. And over here, I'm going to click Control V. Perfect. I'm going to put quotes around it because it's a quote. And I'm going to identify it. This is a metaphor and an allusion. I'm going to explain what it is. The metaphor is the comparison of the song of the siren to the illusion of hope, or easy words that Henry has heard. The allusion is to Greek mythology. The siren were a group of mythological women who sang songs that caused men to go to their deaths. Here he says that they would be turned into beasts if they listen to the sirens. Okay, now I have to explain the purpose and importance. Henry is using the metaphor of the siren to show how dangerous it would be for his audience to listen to the what we call the illusions that the other side of the argument, his opponents, speak. I'm going to fix my misspelling here. Okay. The reason he used sirens is because he wanted to emphasize the danger and to make it clear that those who tell the truth, namely himself, need to be listened to. He is not a siren. Okay, that pretty much explains why Patrick Henry might have used this metaphor in this case. He doesn't want them to turn into beasts. So he's hoping that they will listen to his song and not the song of the siren. Alright, so when I finish the slide, I can click on the plus, and I can go to the next one, and if you remember, the next one was a rhetorical question. And I'm going to do the same thing I did before. I'm going to come here, and I'm going to hit Control C. I'm going to go back to Control V. I'm going to put quotes around it. I'm going to identify. I'm going to explain. And I'm going to say the purpose and significance of the rhetorical question. So in other words, this is a rhetorical question. I'm going to explain to you, Henry is asking if the audience is going to be, quote, wise men or not. If they listen to the sirens, then they are not wise men. And that's basically what he's saying. So why is he saying this? Again, he wants his listeners to follow his words. He is implying that he is a wise man, and he is engaged in a great struggle for liberty. There you go. So again, this is what we talked about in the other part of the presentation. And so once you're done with this, what you want to do is, first of all, give it a name. This is your, I'm going to call it the Henry speech presentation. And you're going to click OK. And then in the third part, I'll come back and show you how to put this up on your website.